Okay, hello everyone. This is our first quick and easy project using the Spellbinders kit for this month, the card kit of the month. So this is an example, it's sort of my practice one, of the first quick and easy project we're going to do, a little desk cup sphere. And I keep some of the old boxes, so you might recognize this box. That is in fact the box. And if you don't want to cut up the box that your kit came in, or the box was too damaged, well, you might need to find some other cardboard for this project, or chipboard. But here it is. That's the box, and I'm going to, actually that's the lid. Here's the rest of the box. So I still get half a box. And I am going to cut it up for this project. And I'm also going to use the darker pink of the cardstock, the lighter pink, some paper, some die cuts, all kinds of things. So let me get this out of the way for right now. And I'm also going to use some of this. I have some double stick tape, some adhesive, a glue gun would be handy. None of those things are absolutely necessary, but I like the glue gun for this project because I can do a better job of getting it straight with the glue gun. And when I did the practice one, I didn't use my trimmer like I'm going to use right now, or at least I'm going to try to use right now. Is this even? Yes, that's lined up. But I can't cut straight, even with a ruler, a straight edge, I tell you. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to start it off with the trimmer, and that way maybe I'll have some straight edges, or at least I'm more likely to have straight edges. This obviously, oh, look at that, not quite straight there. This isn't going to go all the way through. I do have a cutter that will, but I had this on my desk, so it's a good start. Now I'm going to move that out of the way and show you how I in fact did this the first time. Oh, and I probably should give you some measurements. What do you think? So for the squares here, I'm doing 3.5 inch squares for the sides. All the sides, they're 3.5 by 3.5. The base, I tried doing it 3.5, but let me just say, it is really hard to get it on straight. So for this version, I am going with 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, just to give a little bit of wiggle room when putting the cube onto its base. So I have a well-loved and well-used cutting blade here. And like I said, see how hard it is for me to get things straight. I'm going to try to finish this off. Woohoo! Look at that. I still need to cut that part and this side, but let's hope I can do that straight. What do you think? Huh? So there's this one. And maybe I'll speed this part up. I don't know. Put some music on or something. This is my base. I'm going to set that aside. What I want to do first, I think, is take the cardstock. Now, in the kit we get 8.5 by 11 inch sheets. I needed something longer, so I have taken the 8.5 by 11 and cut it at roughly 4 inches. Just in half, you know. Actually, it's like 4 1/8. Something like that. And then I have this double stick tape, and I'm just going to join it here because I need it longer. And look how not straight that side is. So maybe I'll just take my beautiful trimmer and fix that a little bit. What do you think? I don't know how that got so not straight, but that looks a little better there. Okay, it's nice and long. And then what we're gonna do is put some double stick tape or some glue on the back of our box pieces. I don't remember what I did. I'm gonna use this stuff, I guess. And some glue. That's what I'm gonna do. Where'd I put that? I don't know what I did with my little thing that helps me tear the tape, but the ruler works. It's just about as well. So, and this part doesn't need to be perfect. It's just, I want to hold it down. Okay, there's one. And this part I should definitely speed up. All right, now, where's that guy? This helps me get the tapes off. Scoot over there. I think I'm actually going to start in the middle because I want to hide the seam. So let's get tape off of there. And I'm going to add glue for the part that doesn't have glue on it. So the seam here is right about there, so I want to kind of put that right in the middle. And let's press that down. See how I've got the seam right here in the middle there? And then I'm going to take the next one. I don't know what I did. Oh, there it is. Add some glue. Stick it. Ah! Now this one you don't want right next to it. You want to leave a little gap. About 1/8 of an inch or just a little less than that because you want to give it room to fold. Okay? And you're not going to need all the length. We're going to have some excess of this pink, dark pink paper that we're going to trim off. I don't know what's happening there. Okay. Again, I'm going from this edge because I think that wasn't the most straight cut there. Whoops. I'm gonna go, yep, that's relatively. And then this other one I'm gonna put here, I think, because there's a little more room on that side. There. Okay. Now if you've cut your little cardboard squares correctly, they should be the same size, so it shouldn't matter how you're laying them down, but be careful because if they're not cut correctly, that can be a problem. Okay, so for folding this, we're gonna kind of give it the idea that we want it to go this way by bending it while it's all attached and everything. And then while I have it like this, I'm gonna trim off this excess. We don't need more than maybe 3/4 of an inch is plenty, I think. So that I'm going to set over there for later use. And I don't want too much on this side, so I think I'm going to go with what, 1/2 inch here. There. And that's excess. And again, let's get it ready to fold by kind of pressing the edges there. Oops. This is pretty good thick cardstock that they give us in the kit, so it should be able to handle this manipulation that we're doing. And if you can you see that, how you need that extra room there? So, all right. I probably, if I hadn't cut it poorly, could have used a little more room here, but that is what I have, so that's what I'm going to use. And now, let me see. Oh, right, I'm forgetting something here. I need to trim off these corners, so let's just do that now. Take that. Wait, one of these, I think I need to leave that for right now. And I'm just gonna do a little, kind of, see where the bend is here? I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna do little triangles in between each of the squares. And then I'm going to use the tape, the double-sided tape that comes in the kit, to adhere these up onto the sides like that. So let's finish making our little triangles. That's right, don't cut this one too much because that's going to help us form our box in a minute here. I'll get distracted really easy. Let's throw those, I do need to trim, let's see, right here, and then cut this one. Let me make sure I'm in frame. I think I was out. And I gotta watch that glue gun. That one's gonna be a straight cut. So straight on one of the ends, but angled there. Glue gun. Did I say I get distracted easily? I think I said that. Okay, let me just put the tape down and stop being distracted. Maybe I should have done that. You know what might be easier? For the benefit of those not doing this during the video, besides cutting your tape, maybe put the tape down the side before you cut out the triangles, and then just cut out those little triangles. I think that actually might be easier than what I'm doing, but I have a special skill for finding the hard way to do things, so there you see, that is that skill coming out. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Why didn't I think of this earlier? Because I can still do it like that. Okay. This is me learning while showing you the video. But it takes a mistake to learn, doesn't it? So, look at that. That was so much easier that time. Hardest part's getting it back off my scissors afterwards. Okay. Then I'm gonna do some tape on here, and I'm gonna double up with this. Okay. It's a little hard to do this project because when I'm filming, I don't actually have a spot for my chair, and so I'm kind of sideways. My leg's getting tired of that. I'm just going to press down this double stick tape so it gets a nice adhesion before I try taking it off. That should make it easier. And then, let's see how we did. So, fold this up and press it down. Get a nice, solid stick there. Lovely, isn't it? Let's go ahead and do the rest of that, and then I'll probably just skip this. You can just see the magic of video, how fast it goes. All right, now this one, let's see here, put a little extra glue there. Ta-da! And then this is going to glue right here. Or not glue, but tape. I tape that right there. Alright, before I go ahead and make it into the square, I want to cover the inside. So, we're going to measure again. I think 3 1/4. and a smidge by 3 1/4 and a smidge. Alright, now this is the last square. Did you stop that? So I'm gonna put it right there and press it down nice and firm. Alright, and then, oh, that already wants to come off, doesn't it? Pull this tape off. There. And I'm going to be very careful about this because I want it to be square. So, let's see how we got here. That looks pretty square. What do you think? And then I'm going to press this down and get it adhered. So, voila, c'est ça. We have a beautiful square. That is the basic of the box. And let's go to this one. I think I'm going to tape, yep, I'm going to put the tape on this side. Just thinking about that for a second, sorry. Because what do I want to cover up, you know? Ah, get off of there. And come on, work with me here, will ya? I'm just gonna do another one right in the middle because this is bigger, and make sure I'm gluing the parts that did not get double stick tape on them. Okay. So, didn't get it all the way over there, but that's okay. I have Chucky glue to the rescue. Yep. And right here. Take this off. Come on. Wants to stay. Okay, then carefully going to get this centered here. There's a centering feature to this. I don't want to spend too much time trying to do that, but okay. Lovely. So, and I'm going to hold, whoops, the edges down. And doing this folding of the edges down now also gives you a little reference point for trimming, because I don't want all this thickness, so I'm going to go almost up to there, to that line, and just trim off those. Now, later on, I may take a piece of paper to cover up this brown part, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't have to. It could be done anytime. It'd probably be easiest if you're going to do it. Let me say it's probably easiest to do it now, but I don't know if I want to, so I'm going to wait. Okay, so now we need our hot glue. You want to decide which side looks prettier, I guess. And I think I'm going to put the glue on this side. Is my hot glue gun heated up? Yes. So this part is messy and tricky. Oh, first I would definitely check the base. See how this is barely fits on there. I could have made this even bigger, but I wouldn't have the cardstock to cover it. So I'm gonna have to be accurate when I put it on there. So there isn't a lot of wiggle room with hot glue. All right. That is my box. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna turn this off for now. Get that out of the way. So now, this I think I want to be the back side. So now we have some things from the kit. We have these beautiful frames. This one. This one is bigger. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to trim it down to the size of its friends. Is my head in there? Good. I don't think it is. Okay, I've got a pencil line there. Now I just need to not move the ruler. All right. And that's lovely. And you know what? I'm just gonna trim, just gonna round the corner myself with my scissors. There. So I made that, and then I've cut some squares. Now this one is, I believe, slightly larger on the inside. Let's see. So it's 2.5 1/8 by 2.5 1/8. What are these? Which these are exactly 2.5. Okay, so this one's slightly bigger. Therefore, I've cut the backing paper slightly bigger for that one. But on this side right here, I wanted to use these, peacock paper. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I want the seam there, so maybe I'll do, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it right there. So let's just take some glue. And I want my feathers going up, so there. Is that about right? Yeah. Okay. And look how cute that is looking already. Okay. And now, and actually, I think I'm gonna use my distress ink for these. I'm gonna take this bottle. Just want to rough it up a little. Not rough it up, just dress it a little. There. Whoop. Beautiful. And that. Oh no, what am I doing here? Let's see. I think I like it like that, so let's give the feather some distressing. There. And we're gonna put some glue on the bottle. Come on. Okay. Where did I put my bone folder? There it is. Let's beautiful ink bottle. Then we're gonna glue up the feather. And how do I want this? Maybe I want it. Yeah, I think I want it like that. Ooh. Maybe I want just a little more. There we go. And I've got these butterflies too, which I think, where should you go? Oh, no. I think I like it like that. Okay, but definitely you need some distressing because everybody else is distressed. Okay, blink. And I just did some glue, but then I can, you know, turn up the edges a bit. A little bit of dimension there. And just thinking about this, like, look at that. Oh yeah. Why not? Going crazy. Beautiful. Okay. So let's finish this, huh? I need to do this guy. Got my grubby fingers. Okay, got you. Move aside. Now. Gonna just glue the inside there. And okay. Then we're going for that. Okay. Now, cute. How does that look? All right. so now we're gonna move on to, let me just do this side because I don't want to squish all my butterflies. So we're gonna do one of the pink ones next. Let's go ahead and do the bigger one. And I think that let me just make a mark here. I am going to take some baby powder to take the stick off this. So that, I don't know why I did it on all of it, because I only need it on the top, silly, right? Now, this is the top. Okay, so I don't want to do anything on the top, but, wait, which was the top again? This is the top, okay. So, what I want is, I want to do this foam tape right up against the edge. There. There. And, oops. Okay, just a little more there. All right, let's get that down on there. And to be safe rather than sorry, I'm going to add a little tacky glue. Just to be sure about this. All right, let's see how that went. And now, I'm gonna let that dry. So, it's gonna hold a picture, but it needs to be cut down. So, trim off a little bit. Like that. And that will fit. Yes, that's better. Okay, and then I think I just want to trim off that part. First 1/4 inch side. Okay. And now, whoop, spot for photo. Cute. Oh, that's perfect. Ah. Okay, so we have that. We have that. Let's do this side. We need the this one. And peacock. Then we have the box. It is, whoops, we have a spot for pictures. What? I'm gonna put it back in this one because why not? Huh? Why not? Beautiful. And